Acquired coagulation disorder. These are characterized by deficiency of multiple coagulation factors, vitamin K deficiency, liver disease, and clotting factor, circulating anticoagulant complication of anticoagulant therapy, increased consumption or loss of the clotting factors, disseminated intravascular coagulation DIC, fibrinolysis and primary fibrinolysis, vitamin K deficiency. Vitamin K serves as a cofactor in the formation of 6-prothrombin complex proteins. Vitamin K dependent coagulation factors synthesized in the liver, factor 2, 7, 9, 10, protein C, and protein S. Causes of vitamin K deficiency: obstructive jaundice, chronic diarrhea, liver disease, and hemorrhagic states in infants. Laboratory features PT and factor 27910 APTT may be prolonged in severe protracted vitamin K deficiency. Level of PIVKA2 proteins induced in vitamin K absence or more sensitive. Treatment: parenteral administration of vitamin K causes complete recovery in 48 hours. Abnormalities of hemostasis and coagulation in liver disease. Liver is the site of synthesis and metabolism of coagulation factors. Liver disease leads to hypercoagulability and predisposed to develop DIC and systemic fibrinolysis. Decreased synthesis of coagulation factor, fibrinogen prothrombin, and clotting factor 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, prekallikrein HMWK, antiplasmins, antithrombin, protein C, and protein S. Aberrant biosynthesis of abnormal fibrinogeno of abnormal analogs of prothrombin factor 7, 9, and 10. Deficient clearance of fibrin monomers, fibrinogen degradation products, FDA, of activated coagulation factor 9A, 10A, 10IA, of plasminogen activators, accelerate destruction of coagulation factors, intravascular coagulation, and localized coagulation, hepatic cell necrosis, abnormal fibrinolysis, thrombocytopenia, and platelet dysfunction, splenomegaly. Major causes of bleeding in liver disease are morphologic lesions, portal hypertension, peptic ulceration, and gastritis, hepatic dysfunction, impaired hepatic synthesis of coagulation factors and coagulation inhibitors, impaired absorption and metabolism of vitamin K, failure to clear activated coagulation factors, complication of therapy, massive transfusion leading to platelet and clotting factors, dilution following heparin therapy, laboratory diagnosis, prolonged PTT and PTTK, mild thrombocytopenia, normal fibrinogen level, and decreased hepatic stores of vitamin K. Circulating anticoagulant. Clotting factor inhibitors are autoantibodies, usually IgG, or alloantibodies in hemophilia A that inactivate coagulation factors. laboratory test, prolonged EPTT, antibodies to factor 8, prolonged EPTT, and normal INR. In hemophilia A, postpartum several months after parturition in association with a first pregnancy, various immunologic disorder, rheumatoid arthritis, SLE, and penicillin allergy. Older patients without underlying disease. Other spontaneous inhibitors, rarely against factors 5, 9, 13, and fibrinogen. Lupus anticoagulant in 30% SLE. Rheumatoid arthritis, HIV infection, in lymphoproliferative disorder, after drugs, hydralazine, quinidine, and penicillin. Disseminated intravascular coagulation, or DIC, also called as fibrinate syndrome or consumption coagulation, is a complex thrombohemorrhagic disease occurring as secondary complication of some systemic disease. Abnormal activation of the coagulation cascade resulting in a consumptive coagulopathy that entraps platelet in intravascular fibrin clots. Acute DIC, rapid platelet consumption, severe thrombocytopenia, decreased factor 5, 8, and fibrinogen, result of in vivo thrombin generation, D-dimer positive and life-threatening, chronic DIC, ongoing and low-grade consumptive coagulopathy, clotting factors slightly reduced or normal. Immediate treatment, compensatory thrombocytopoiesis results in a moderate low to normal platelet count. D-dimer may not elevated or may be slightly or moderated increase. Not generally life-threatening. Treatment not urgent, caused by underlying conditions, and should be followed closely because it can convert into life-threatening acute form. Major disorder associated with DIC, obstetrics complications, abruption, placentae, retained dead fetus, septic abortion, amniotic fluid embolism, and toxemia. Infections, gram-negative sepsis, meningococcemia, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, and malaria. Neoplasm, carcinoma of pancreas, prostate, lung, and stomach. Massive tissue injury, traumatic burns, extensive surgery. Miscellaneous acute intravascular hemolysis, snakebite, and giant hemangioma, shock, and heat stroke. Clinical features, widespread fibrin deposition with microcirculation leading to ischemia of organs like kidney and brain. Bleeding diathesis ensures as platelet and clotting factors are consumed and there are secondary release of plasminogen activator, but also digest factor 5 and 8, thereby reducing their concentration further. Laboratory diagnosis, reduced platelet count, blood film shows microangiopathic hemorrhagic hemolytic anemia, PT, TT, and EPTT are prolonged. Plasma fibrinogen level is reduced. Treatment, anticoagulants like heparin or coagulants contained in fresh frozen plasma. Underlying disorder must be treated simultaneously. Primary fibrinolysis or fibrinogenolysis. Definition: primary fibrinolysis occurs when plasmin is generated in the absence of DIC. It is normal body process. It prevents blood clots that occur naturally from growing and causing problems. Primary fibrinolysis refers to the normal breakdown of clots This has been described in hepatic disorder, prostatic carcinomas, and cases without apparent cause. At present, most cases of primary fibrinolysis are iatrogenically induced during thrombolytic therapy. Laboratory tests between DIC and primary fibrinolysis. Platelet count, DIC is decreased and primary fibrinolysis is normal, and D-dimer, DIC increase, primary fibrinolysis is normal, and antithrombin, DIC is decreased, primary fibrinolysis is normal. And thank you.